Hello everyone, we are right here in front of the home of Miss Indrani. Normally we have seen earlier the glory from the kitchen, various members. Now for a change, she is using menus. Okay, menus. When it comes to menus, organic menus, we must be knowing cow dung, goat, and chicken. These are three only comes in our mind, right? But she is using the different after trying many, using rabbit menus. So, how she is enjoying the benefit out of it? Let's go and hear from her. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
So, we are talking about using menus. So, you for a change, you used rabbit menus.
Yes.
Let's quickly go to your garden and take a look around. Then after that, let's see how you benefited out of it actually. Okay. So first, wow, this is so beautiful. Start with.
Yeah, Gamphrenas are now going out, but they're pretty resilient till about June.
Okay.
And a good addition to your garden.
And this is the right side of the. So the entrance and here the. And she is having this. Okay.
So of course this is the summer garden part of it.
Okay.
There's no shade here.
Jasmine.
Jasmine. This is the other jasmine, as they call. Some people call it Chennai jasmine.
Okay.
And I think there are two plants in it, but I'm not quite sure. I think there are two.
And this is only using rice wash water as well, yeah?
Yeah, rice water, because for my jasmines I use rice wash water and I've used rabbit manure in it.
I can see that menu is rabbit menu here. Okay.
Rabbit manure is an interesting manure actually.
Okay.
Because it's not heaty.
Oh.
It's a one manure you can actually use when you can take it directly from your rabbit's litter tray and put it for the plants.
Oh.
It doesn't need to be treated. It doesn't need to be composted because it's already done.
Fine.
And it's also cool, so it doesn't burn the plants. So you can use it in summer, which is
these are your experience basically after trying out.
Yes.
Okay.
So I read about it. It's called Bunny Gold.
Okay.
If you look for it on the internet, then they tell you how fantastic it is, because it is actually the highest in potassium and phosphorus and nitrogen amongst all the manures.
Okay. You can come in. You can just come in. I can.
So these are my Ixoras.
Okay.
And
beautiful it is.
They are like obviously showing off. And you can see that.
Beautiful.
It's in the right place, because Ixoras need the right place.
Yeah.
So they have
some sun and as well as some shade as well.
Some shade, so they don't burn and they really look gorgeous.
Okay.
So now
Superb.
next I will treat them with that beetroot fertilizer which I have made.
We will talk about that also, how you're making that thing as well.
Yes.
And here, particular.
These are my purslanes and other things, the summer garden as such.
Okay. This
different
behind.
varieties.
And what else?
This is a golden shower. It's refusing to bloom, so it's being naughty. And I've been given a stern talking to.
Okay.
And
you keep talking with you, yeah?
This one, I have to talk to them. They're naughty sometimes. And this one is my passion flower.
Wow, so
and
beautiful.
You can see, and this one is not doing very well. If you see, the old leaves are not doing good. And now suddenly, after putting the rabbit manure, I put it 10 days ago, and I've just put a second application. Now you can see the flowers coming out, because the potassium is really high in it.
Okay.
So it gives a boost to that. And because rabbits normally are fed completely, it's completely herbivore, right? It's not given any other feed. So that is why it is really, really good for the plant.
They eat only for carrots and this.
Yeah, exactly. So they've given, everything goes in, right? So that's fantastic.
And this is beautiful
These
again.
are my purslanes, which do fantastically well in the summer and make me feel very happy.
So colorful and beautiful.
Yes, they are.
And the next one is you have it behind it, yeah.
There's Euphorbia at the back, and that's something called the ice cream plant. There, if you notice, it's almost as if you have the tips which are in white in color. So some people call it the ice cream plant.
Okay.
So it needs a little bit of sun to show that variegation. It's only foliage, nothing but that. It's full sun, see?
Yeah.
You can see the new leaves coming at the bottom, fresh.
Holy heck.
So,
Pot is also very beautiful.
yeah.
You have the collection. Okay.
Fujera.
Nice. It's all beautiful. Buds are ready.
It's called shaded hollyhocks. I think Alpa gave it to me, the seeds.
Okay.
Very pretty.
Nice. And here as well, yeah.
Yeah, so we had, at one time I had 5 or 6 kinds of hollyhocks.
Okay. This is one of the see superb raised bed. How's he made it? Okay, from here to here, this is the entrance of the home, and this is, you can see that. Okay, so see again I'm saying no, that the aeration it gets in between, it gives the ultimate boost the plant growth. Okay, can you explain, Indrani ji? Oh,
This is kochia grass.
Okay.
Kochia grass does pretty well in the summer. Some people say it dies,
Okay.
but I suspect mostly it's because of overwatering that it dies.
Hmm.
Be careful with watering it.
okay.
It's in like these nice mounds like this, so it's very pretty. Then I put you can see vinca in here and potlaka, just giving the layering. So you know, in winter I put geraniums in here so they climb up, but I thought it's a different way of doing it.
Okay.
It's just so pretty in the front. So
Right,
kochia
that's-
grass is really good in summer, so try that. And they're not expensive, 5 dirhams.
Oh,
They
yeah.
grow quite big.
Okay, a couple of them it's grown so nicely.
Yeah. So these are all one each, right? So I
Yeah.
got it for 5 dirhams, about this size. Now
Yeah.
it's already grown.
Grown nicely.
Yeah. So
And-
people use it for hedges as well.
This pink color is attracting me as well.
Yeah, it's a very pretty one.
But anything related to rose for me, it takes me like anywhere there actually. And nice. And you have this white variety, yeah, this one?
This is Gumfinas, and I have a white one here. For potlaka, I have white one here. Which are very pretty.
Again. Nice. So from the entrance to here.
So many colors.
Mm.
Every year I save some and put it in a little pot separately, and then in summer comes I'll put it everywhere.
Okay. What about this? Is that actually once again?
This one, this
Yeah.
is Texas sage.
Okay.
It's drought resistant, it's saltwater resistant, so it's very good for Dubai.
Okay.
And the more sun which hits it, the more it will flower.
Oh, okay.
So mine is not flowering, it's just finished flowering.
Because of the damas.
Yes, but Damas is now shading it, so it's not flowering anymore. But it will come back. Once
Sure,
we
surely.
Put the
And you have a wow, beautiful it is again, Prandai.
Pirandai plant. I don't do anything with it, but I just love it. It's so pretty.
Even same thing is, you know, with me. I grow a lot and give the cuttings a lot,
Yes.
but I don't. Even sometimes I don't take it actually. Like, but it's a
Yeah.
very good medicinal plant.
Exactly. It is a
And
wonderful
here,
medicine.
that's okay. And this comes. This is the one. What you're seeing here. So this is one interesting one.
Fake cardamom plant, or not fake, false cardamom as they call it. And it's like canna grows from little stolons, right?
Okay.
And this is actually medicinal. And break the leaves, you can smell it. Like, you know, it's very beautiful.
Yes,
flavor.
I did it. It was purely cardamom smell.
Yes, it's gorgeous. Now this is a very medicinal plant. It's good for treating ulcers. It's good for treating high blood pressure, and some people also say it might be good in treating cholesterol. So you can actually cut it and use it in your food.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So people dry it and powder it and use it. There are different ways of using it, but it's really very medicinal, this plant.
Superb, superb.
Okay, and then you have this is Duranta. It's not flowering so much now because of the heat, but that's its flower. It stays in summer,
Okay.
but it needs shade. But come September, it will bloom like mad.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah. And then the next one is called the Indian clematis, bridal bouquet. It's one of the most fragrant flowers ever.
You mean to this one, yeah?
This one.
Yeah,
this
yeah, okay,
flower.
okay, okay.
When it is in full bloom, if you can't pass this way without getting almost like, you know, suffocated by the sweet smell, it's so much. It's absolutely brilliant.
So you're
have
very
this-
passionate about growing a lot of flowering plants.
Yeah, but this is a season, right?
Yeah,
My vegetable season is over.
Yeah.
It's called Telescoma cordata. It's got purple flowers, but no flowers have arrived yet, so I'm hoping soon.
Okay.
And again, it needs shade. So this one is the humble Vidalia, but it's a wonderful plant to have as ground flower because it
Mm.
remains green.
Yes.
Even in shade, in sun,
Shiny.
it doesn't matter.
And this is the
It's a
flower.
lovely plant.
And here, okay.
And these are my
Rubber,
plants,
yes,
which
huge.
live outside.
Indoor going outside is giving a lot of.
All my indoor plants live outside. So this is.
You got a good shade with, how many trees? Around 4-5 trees of damas.
Yeah.
6, okay.
So at least I can use the damas for that. This one is about almost 20 years old. I got it as a small, literally
20 years old.
20 years.
Okay.
And then from that one small plant, I made many more. And so this is actually the mother plant.
Oh,
And
the mother is still looking
it's looking
gigantic.
big. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I have to cut it down every year. Like
That's true. And this you have the other varieties of hibiscus.
Yes. And this is a usual what they call the jungly hibiscus, but this is one which is I think one of the most amazing ones ever. Look at the size of the flowers even with the heat.
Beautiful.
If you give it little shade, it survives the summer.
Yeah, that's true. And you have garden as well.
You know,
So this is the other side, basically going towards back.
Yeah.
This is from this
this
area.
one is called Pariskea.
Hmm.
It's called Cactus Roses Pariskea. Beautiful orange flowers.
Okay.
There's a red variety also. Actually, not a red. It's a dark pink variety.
Hmm.
I have a cutting. I have put it. I'm hoping it will catch.
Can you show the flowers a bit closer? No, no, that much. Just you can, yeah.
So now in summer, it will not be so big. A month ago, it was, double petaled and really beautiful.
Okay,
So
okay.
it needs shade in the summer. So,
Yeah, exactly how that.
so that's
Beautiful
the
set.
thing. And here we have.
You have natural side as well. Yeah, that
Yes.
is.
So the deal is we've experimented. You keep something under the trees or within in this kind of shade. Because of humidity, the plants actually survive better than putting under any other shade.
Okay.
So things which are under a tree
Hmm.
actually have a better chance of surviving the summer rather than something that you put shade for.
True, absolutely.
So that
Even
is
notice in
something
my
that,
office.
if we can think about nixing big trees in our homes, it'll be good. Of course, not the damas because damas roots are invasive.
You can have growing people, neem. These are the oxygen boosters there actually.
Yeah. And if you actually have anything with a taproot, right? Moringa, neem. I put bottle brush. Bottle brush doesn't have that much shade, but it's still good.
Still.
And the chase tree, that's another interesting one, which is a medicinal plant.
Okay.
And that grows to a big tree here in the UAE.
Oh.
So it is. I have it in a pot now because I don't have space. But
Yeah, you are having in the pot kind of size of pot you are having is even bigger trees. Won't be any issues.
yeah. So I have the space for it, so I'm managing.
And you have beautiful shade as well here as well. Yeah.
So these are now. If you come, this is my summer garden
Okay.
because here I get more sun.
Look at the size of the pot. Like how she's having it. And you can, if you go near, you will see that the rabbit fellows. Yes.
So
Hey,
actually, the as I said, the phosphorus and the potassium is double what you have in any other manure. So that is why it is so good. And it
Superb.
doesn't have any issues with heat treating.
Heat
and all
treating.
that.
Okay.
So all these are those massive pots.
Yes, you can see that.
Next
Let's
year
go.
this will move to a bigger pot. Because
Okay, this even much bigger. Okay, true.
yes, it has to have a pot about that size, right?
Yeah.
A 28-inch diameter pot.
Okay, you all buy in here Dubai itself. In Al Warsan something there only.
No, I have it my local nursery.
Okay.
I have this guy,
Oh, butterfly pea.
a butterfly pea. This is
Oh,
this
beauty.
is the blue one. It's that big. So butterfly pea had a very interesting.
Hope it touches your top
Sorry.
top roof of the building actually,
Yeah. So this one I had an interesting experience.
What?
Why I'm saying is that there were some birds nesting inside it.
Okay.
I couldn't touch it.
Okay.
So the roots became too much for the pot. And it started actually getting this kind of,
Decoloration.
yeah.
Okay.
It was nothing to do with anything else except that the roots were becoming root bound. The minute I changed the pot, you can see how much it's all changed.
Yeah, green.
So that is something, before we put virus medicine and this and that and all that, you have to look at that part as well, because sometimes the pot may be too small.
That is true.
That is something you have to look at. This does best in the soil.
Yeah. Even we can grow in small pots also, like it grows so nicely and beautiful actually.
Yeah, I have another one which I grew from seed there.
Okay. This is the white one or blue one as well?
I don't know.
This is the blue. Again, blue touches. What about this?
This is a chase tree.
Chest tree, yeah, okay.
The Vitex. Now this
Yeah.
is medicinal. If you
Medicinal,
smell it,
correct.
it's got a very nice smell, and I have to still research on exactly how to use it. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a lovely plant to have.
True.
It's pretty also. And this is a very interesting plant. It's called the beach cabbage.
Okay.
So imagine leaves are like your plumeria leaves, if you can see. Okay.
And you can
it
have the
has these-
feeling of garbage leaves.
Yeah, so this has these white flowers like this half moon flowers.
Okay, okay.
And,
And say, wow,
Again,
the giant honeybees are.
yeah. I'm hoping that there's some hive here somewhere. But I have lots
Wow.
of these.
I think looks like a.
I have bees, wasps, butterflies, everything.
Mm.
And it is an all. It takes the drought. It's drought resistant.
Okay.
I would think that some people say that putting it in the sun is not a great idea. So if
But
you have,
this is good.
Yeah.
Example how it's
Yeah,
full sunlight.
it's not troubling
Yeah.
this one, but some people have a problem. I think it's more to do with the soil.
Soil. That's what I wanted to say again. Soil fertility is the mother of everything. They people, they realize then they can grow anything, everything.
So
Oh,
this-
jasmine.
Jasmine again. This one, almost died.
Hmm.
This actually rice washed water has brought it from dying to here.
Okay.
Because this was it was planted on the ground near the damas,
Okay.
and the damas is killing it.
Oh, now it's under full sunlight and
Sunlight,
it's
rice washed water and rabbit manure,
okay.
and you can see how many buds are there.
Yeah, true.
And these buds are like really big in size, and when they flower, they're almost as big as roses.
Yeah. The photographs has been seen earlier.
Yeah.
Good. And this is
These are white purslanes, and this is my summer garden, as I said.
Okay.
And this is again 15 years old, and you can
Oh.
see. So I've let it fly
this,
away.
this is a seed part you are keeping
Yes,
it.
this-
Okay.
So I'm letting it fly away.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I have already gathered from the other seed pod. What
So
will I do
enough.
too much?
So just
let it
keep-
go and seed somewhere.
Lemongrass. Wow. Beautiful.
Again, full sun, bunny poo, and
True.
because in lemongrass the problem is that it's overwatering, which kills it more than anything.
And keep pruning, keep harvesting, then you'll have a more bushy
Yes,
growth.
exactly. So every time I cut,
Mm.
so I cut, separate, give away.
The good thing about it, like you utilize people are worrying about space, something, whether to, moving away is a problem. In everywhere, even though it's a villa, so you're using a part and even smaller to bigger size also, and taking care of it so nicely. That's really inspirational actually too.
So,
And look at this, wow, the size of the part and
yeah. So these are, this one I'm going to put in the ground
okay, yeah.
September because although it's in the pot and it's really flowering crazily. This again I bought it as a really small plant, really
Okay.
small.
Okay.
And now the last.
And you have gone down petunias.
Oh, the petunia. No, this is very interesting. The petunias came by themselves
Okay.
because I reuse soil, right? I don't
Ah.
throw away the soil.
And you have
Unless,
glass. Mhm.
sick in the sense it's got fungus or something. Like that.
Okay.
99% of my soil I reuse.
That's a good, absolutely good thing.
So I reuse. So all the petunias which must have
Seeded from there, okay.
seeded have come back again, and the petunias are staying there. I don't do anything; it just come by itself.
That's the way it happens
Yeah.
actually.
So
And this is
even- this is
okay.
called limonia. It's an invasive plant because you can see it everywhere. Even in gaps it will come.
Mhm.
Very pretty little tiny pink
Okay.
flowers.
Flowering. Okay.
But this thing.
And this is the land area you are growing bit.
This is the
What a
lemon
beautiful
again.
pat you're having. What is it?
This pot I got it made. Unfortunately, I didn't seal it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it broke in the bottom, so I put it there, and I'm going to put later
Water.
on a pot on top, and
Okay.
because the bottom is broken because the sun. No.
Oh.
This is a problem here because in India they treat it properly.
Treated, heat treated. Okay.
Heat treated. These are not so properly done here.
That's what breaking it quickly.
So and this
This
is
is
all self-seeded.
It's coming
All-
like crazy.
All the tulsi is self-seeded. This is something called wild poinsettia. Somebody
Okay.
gave me a cutting. I have planted it. The
It's
same
coming
way. This is Millingtonia. I planted the cutting. Let me see how.
Okay. And this is what?
This is my extra soil. No? I told you I reuse everything.
Okay.
So I put it here. It will
Ah.
stay there for a day or two, and we'll turn
Okay,
it.
okay.
And then we'll mix neem with it. Neem leaves or
neem-
neem fertilizer with it.
Super. Okay.
And then we'll bag it and put it away inside.
That's super. So you're basically like sanitizing it.
Yes. So now it is heat
Natural
sanitizing. So
sanitize.
any fungus gnats, all of those problems will go.
Mm.
And then we'll put neem so that no more fungus will come.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. That's what natural all about. Okay.
And
Great.
then we put it away. So then next year I don't have to buy that much soil. Yeah.
And these are the
So
aloe vera and.
This is my morning glory. It refuses to die.
Hmm.
So I put it here and I'm watering it. It
So you
won't
have
flower now.
a small net actually. Okay. This is
This is a mild green net that I have put here because this is south. This area is
okay.
south. So it gets quite a lot of. And these are my seed collection.
Oh,
You can
okay.
see. And as I told you, these break. See, like this take that.
Yeah. True.
So they are not a good thing to have. Terracotta needs to be either you paint it immediately.
That.
This is this is self-seeded. This one is self-seeded. You can have seeds if you want a big, very beautiful plant.
Okay.
It's a lantana.
Okay.
But it's very pretty, and it came by itself.
Superb.
So I'm keeping it happily now.
And
this is
thing?
an unusual jatropha. You
Okay.
don't find it so easily. It's pink in color, the flowers, but now the heat, the flowers are becoming small. So the red jatropha does very well in this heat, right?
Heat, yeah.
This one doesn't. It needs some shade. That's why it's under shade.
Okay.
Another-
Light shade is okay.
Yeah, another week or so I will take it to more shade because I think it needs it. But this is a very nice, pretty plant to have because very pale pink flowers.
Oh, okay. I can able to see in every moment of your thing you're passionate about flowering.
No, because now I don't have vegetables. Okay, my vegetables this year were fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen your tomatoes. Okay, I'll come to it.
Yeah, so this is something called porterweed actually. It's called something else otherwise. But again, pretty yellow.
Because of the
flowers,
flowering and I could see that. I could notice.
This is roselle.
Gongura.
Gongura, roselle. My daughter loves the hibiscus tea from the pods.
Yeah.
So we grow it for that. And all this is seed grown.
Seed grown. Okay.
So a lot of my stuff will be seed grown. This again,
And this is actually
this is my-
basically raised bed.
this is my tomato.
Where actually this is the size of it, guys. Just have a look on that. This is the size of it.
So this is I just got it made. Just the old.
Yeah. So when people are asking about raised bed, and see in my office what I made is from the used pallets. Throw pallets. Very easy to make.
This
And-
again, we found it somewhere. The maintenance guys found this.
Yeah, the
wood
base.
thrown
The-
away
yeah,
and
okay.
They just made it.
Superb. And the thing is, the aeration it gets in between here, right?
Yeah.
So this is what it makes the source vessel actually.
Yeah.
And here this was the place where you grown in
Yeah.
tomatoes. Okay,
6 plants only.
and you.
I don't know how many kilos I had. For 2 months, every day I must have taken out at least 2 kilos.
Oh.
For 60 days, that is how much? 120 kilos, right? And
So
this
6
is-
plants is taken this much the tomatoes. Just
Yes,
imagine
yes.
actually. So
And then it's
grow our own food.
and then I put rice washed water here, and I use the EM one.
Yeah. Okay.
I make fruit ferment.
Okay.
From the EM one, that works very well. That it makes it so sweet. The tomatoes are people have been dying for it, and I had our usual typical Natakali tomatoes.
Okay.
I had those.
Not Kali. Okay.
And
Tamil.
the thing is
Okay.
the Tamil cans, and I didn't have the beef steak or anything like that.
Okay.
People were saying, "Oh, this will be sour." They were not sour. They were so
So sweet. Yeah.
And people get crazy over it, saying we never find it anywhere. I said, of course you won't find it. You can only find it here. So this is my dhatura plant.
Okay.
Now it is poisonous, and that's why I kept it up here.
Aware. Okay.
Away from the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a double dhatura, very pretty flower.
So you do have dogs as well, yeah?
Yeah, dogs is very
Yeah, some moringa.
Yes. Again, a fantastic plant to have. Very good for
Yeah, every nutritious
iron
stuff.
and
And this is curry leaves, and here is tulasi.
this curry leaves. Another story of it. It was in a pot.
Hmm.
It wasn't doing well.
Hmm.
I took it and put it here, and then just fed it rice washed water. Now
Okay.
you see, within 1 month, what's happened to it?
People, when it comes to curry leaves, you need a proper pruning, feed with rice water, and soak with sour lemon. That's it. No need of anything else. Then it will,
It really does really well.
Yeah. More bushier, more healthier.
So now from one stick, now you see how much it's
Yeah,
growing,
yeah,
like within
it
1
will be-
month. It's 1 month now.
And this actually, okay, that is a part bit of. And okay, just a quick thing. This is your composting, right? This is a composting bed.
Yes, this is my composting bin. This I got it from one lady here who gets it done. See,
Oh,
it
superb.
has 200 kilos of compost when it's done.
Okay.
So now I'm just turning this because it's full now.
Okay.
So I'm just turning.
You're
and-
using it vegetable, various fruit waste, and plus the twigs and leaves and waste.
I get neem leaves from just outside. There are a few neem leaves. I bring it in.
Okay. So
And then-
this can be rolled over for rotation also.
Yes. I seal it like this.
And then
you put it and you roll it and it mixes nicely. Or we use a shovel. I mean, either way.
that's superb.
And that one is called beach hibiscus.
Which one it
Yes,
is?
sir,
That
beach
is yeah.
morning glory. This one.
Okay.
I don't know its technical name. Maybe Asha Krishna will know it, but
Okay.
it's very beautiful flowers. Pale lavender color, and it's full. It's full summer. It will be there happily without anything.
Oh.
So, beach morning glory. It's an Ipomia variety.
So this is.
I call my hibiscus lane because I'm
Okay.
mad after hibiscus. So I have different varieties here.
Okay.
This is hibiscus stiliaceus.
Okay.
This is the beach it's called sea hibiscus.
Okay.
It is it takes a heat here, it does very well.
Mhm.
If you give it a little shade in summer, it will do well. Only it won't flower, but
Okay.
come September, it flowers. This grows into a tree actually.
Oh, okay. And again, another variety.
These are other varieties.
So this is hibiscus corner, okay.
Yeah, this is my lane, hibiscus lane. So I have different. This is the smallest hibiscus possible.
Okay.
It's called Tiny Tina.
Oh.
You can see how tiny the.
Superb. Tiniest, I could say.
Yeah, it's the smallest hibiscus variety. So
And this again hibiscus,
all hibiscus here.
hibiscus,
Everything is hibiscus.
hibiscus, hibiscus,
whole-
hibiscus. Oh my, nothing more hibiscus, hibiscus,
all that.
and hibiscus.
So this area normally is where I grow my vegetables in the.
Summer, sorry, winter, winter.
So I have bottle gourds and bitter gourds and.
Yeah, this is the same area you grow in bottle gourd, bitter gourd actually, yeah?
Yes.
So you'll grow in the land or in the pot?
No, in the land. That
Okay.
is why I'm using the land to just save my other plants.
Okay, this area only you'll be using it, yeah?
So from here to here, this whole thing will be bottle gourd and bitter gourd and
Oh, okay, okay.
herbs and everything else.
And okay, the side is there actually also.
So it climbs up, and my neighbors also get it. I also get it. We are all happy.
Okay, whoever gets to get it.
And this is Giloy. It's doing very well now in the summer.
Oh, in the pot, small pot. Oh, so nicely. Okay.
So nicely, yeah. It does very well.
Mm-mm-mm.
And now we will start looking at my water plant.
Lime.
Huh? This is
This
not
one,
lime.
this one.
This is tangerine,
Okay.
given to me by a friend, and she's leaving the country, so
Okay.
I'm leaving it here and hoping that in
Caretaker.
yes,
And this is.
this is something called Mexican sword,
Hmm.
and it's a water plant, and you can see how pretty the flowers are. It comes in long stalks, very easy to propagate.
And here is
This is what they call lettuce, water lettuce.
water lettuce. Yeah. Mm.
And these are various varieties of cannas which I also have. This, of course, it's Chakmantia,
Mm-mm.
happily.
And here is here the end. The area ends here, so the biggest hibiscus part along with that is
This is something called chili hibiscus. This one doesn't like humidity, doesn't like all of that, right? So
Okay,
then
okay.
Now drop all its leaves and become like little sticks. Then in September we'll chop it 1/3 and then it comes back and falls slowly.
now the interesting aspect is actually water gardening. Here I'll just quickly show around first, and then we'll start asking her what all those. Okay, before going to that, I just one question people will be having. Keeping in water like this, do you have mosquitoes problem or anything?
Yeah, so I use something called mosquito baits,
Huh.
which is only for mosquitoes.
Huh.
You just drop it inside here.
Okay.
Mosquito larvae eat it and they die.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't harm fish or anything.
Okay,
if you
okay,
have.
okay.
But if you have fish,
Fish, yes.
you don't need anything else.
Exactly, that's what actually. We had one member in JVC, so he grows fish, so he takes care of it actually. Like,
yeah, and then when you have fish, you don't need to fertilize.
yes, that's it takes and give and take.
That is, but the problem with fish is, at least I have a problem with that.
Okay.
I'm vegetarian,
Okay,
so I want
So-
to handle it. Basically, that's the main thing.
okay.
So that is why I don't have fish.
Can you start from the here actually? So on this one, this
from
yeah,
here?
yeah, okay.
This is something called a blue pickerel. You see
The base is soil, then you watered on top of it fully.
So what I do is I put a little bit of potting soil. I have a video of it
Okay.
on my Facebook page.
Okay.
Little bit of potting soil, and you can either put cow manure, vermicompost, or NPK depending on what you feel like doing.
Okay.
And then you fill up to half with normal sweet sand.
Hmm.
Then you plant it in there and then fill with water.
Base won't be having any holes on it actually, like
No holes, no?
No holes.
So it has to be a pot without any holes.
any holes. Okay.
So you do get ceramic pots in somewhere in Varsan. This is shop.
Okay. So
And
this is
this thing will have.
yeah, but the thing is the breakage of thing is more, so this is better
I
actually.
like it here.
Okay.
So remember, for water lilies and all that, you need about at least 18 inches height
Down. Okay.
for water lilies because the roots are quite big.
Hmm.
So don't put it in shallow pots and they don't really do well.
Do well.
Okay.
And this is the size of this. Okay. What about this?
So this one is the purple water lily here, and you can see the nasty snails in there. I don't want to put medicine, although I can.
Hmm.
But snails by themselves don't really harm anything. They
Okay,
eat the algae there.
We are feeding them also. Okay.
Yeah, they are eating the algae and they keep the water clean supposedly.
Okay.
Anything, but the thing is, I normally manually remove them and throw them
Throw
out.
them out, okay.
Because anything too much is a problem, isn't it?
Correct,
It's a
correct,
standard
correct,
issue.
absolutely.
So I don't
This
like to
is-
put medicine, but you can put medicine for snails. There are
Okay.
medicines available. And this is my yellow water lily. This
Okay.
is available in Varsan as well. So
Hmm.
if people want to go, and that is there.
And this one is?
This one is something I have not been very. This is something called a mosaic plant.
Okay.
It's very pretty,
Okay.
but unfortunately for some reason mine is not doing well. So
You are
I'm still experimenting.
experimenting it.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Great.
that is.
And this is again?
This is another water lily, very nicely done.
Hmm.
And this is something called Van Visa. This
Hmm.
water lily, actually every flower which comes will be a different color.
Oh,
So it normally comes in colors of deep pink and yellow and sometimes both.
okay.
So no two flowers will be the same.
Oh, that is very interesting fact actually.
That is very, very interesting with Van Visa. Of course, it's not troubling me, it's refusing to flower. I'm
So,
not annoyed with
still
it.
you're keeping it.
So this one is water poppy as they call it.
Okay.
It's not a poppy, but
Mm-hmm.
it's called water poppy. It's got very pretty yellow flowers which come straight down.
Mm-hmm.
That's another yellow one, similar to this.
Hmm.
And this one is called snowflake because it has these very pretty
Okay,
filigree-like
okay.
flowers. And the bees love them. They absolutely adore them. So if you come here in the morning around 10 o'clock,
Okay.
you will see dozens of bees.
Full of, okay.
Here.
Oh, this flower, okay.
Yes, they love this flower. I don't know why it's so popular with them. This one is a night bloomer. So you can see
It blooms on the night.
it blooms only in the night after 7 o'clock. So
Okay.
yesterday I spent every half an hour I came to see how it opened.
Open, come on, bring it on.
Apparently it opened late in the night. Now obviously I only saw the half bloom. So I'm hoping today it will be
Okay, you have to keep awake today.
exactly. So that's the first bloom I've had of this night bloom.
Okay.
And then this is this one turned up from seed.
Mm.
It's a moonflower. So
Okay.
it blooms only at night.
Oh,
But actually the temperature is too hot for it now. But
Mhm.
it's still getting on with
With the
the
thing.
rabbit manure and rice wash water. We are
Okay.
keeping it. Let's see how it goes.
now straight away we will ask you about. See, you have used earlier cow manure and then goat manure as well, right? And then you got. You must. I'm not sure whether you used chicken manure also. So these are three very famous for using manure, organic manures we call. So after using all those, using this rabbit manure, basically, that too. Okay, Sira budget you can say you are getting from the front because they are growing and you are getting it right. Now, what difference and how much difference you felt yourself in this?
So rabbit manure I can actually use now even in peak summer because it's a cool manure.
Okay.
And rabbit manure doesn't need to be heat treated, it doesn't need to be composted. So if you have 2 rabbits in the house, whatever manure, take the litter tray and use it in your plants. You just use that. You can put it in your compost if you want. That's up to you.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
But it's got double the amount of nutrients that your cow manure and chicken manure and anything else has. So there is a table actually, and that's why if you look on the internet and look for bunny gold,
Okay.
you realize how much it has in
Okay.
terms of nutrients, and therefore
If you are on the ground, it will help you in digging the grounds as well. Bunnies are known.
But I don't have bunnies in the house because
Yeah.
I have dogs. But I mean, it is a wonderful thing. I was looking for a manure comparison
Okay.
when I found this.
Okay,
So
okay.
Then I sourced it from a friend. I wanted to try it before I say anything, right?
Yeah, true. That's what sharing your experience is most important rather than articles.
Yeah.
The only thing is people very fond of doing articles. This thing. In most of the cases, not everything found on internet is not true, and most of the thing, the naming of the thing also could be wrong.
Yeah.
So always, experiences when you do that, then sharing it actually is
So
the
that is
most
why
essential.
I said, we put it, we used it, we seen how it made a difference. But of course, still, I'm going to be a little careful in July, August.
Okay.
I will not put anything.
True.
Only rice washed water.
Okay.
That is the only manure, fertilizing that will happen. We won't do anything else.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't know. I don't know how it's going to happen. And it's supposed to be okay for July, August. But again,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try it with one plant and see.
How it works.
How it
Yeah,
works
true.
with
Always
that rather than put five.
experiment and sharing your thing is very, very
So
important.
right now, till June, it's working.
Whatever so far you used, it's really going
It's
great
doing
result.
really well.
Okay.
But again, everybody's microenvironment is different. People
True,
forget
true,
that.
true.
So you have to basically
See around, yeah.
Here, see, we are very close to the sea. If you're inland, for instance, Modon area, Khavanish,
Okay,
that side,
very fine.
that side, it's cooler.
Mhm.
It's about 3-4 degrees cooler than the sea.
Whereas in my area comes to the Jabal Ali, like it's
it's-
extreme hot. If it's 3-4 degree higher, actually, then this is the size of the part.
Size about is 28 centimeters diameter.
Okay. And what you had, you said actually?
This is called peach Colorado. It's a lily in it called
Okay.
peach Colorado.
Oh,
One of the largest lilies ever.
yeah.
Really big ones. Right now it's not flowering. It will come. It just finished 2 days ago.
Great. That's what actually, like the one good thing about is keep trying, and experimenting, and and then sharing. So sharing is more than caring. To grow our own food, as grow. Basically, growing is a habit you should cultivate from the children itself,
Correct.
and then in a natural way. That's what we are here to guide actually. All the best for, and in fact, very soon you'll be going to launch Let's Talk Garden. Let us talk gardens. Yeah.
Let's Talk Gardens,
Okay,
yes.
so that's a wonderful thing. And when I say let us talk gardens is very important. Let us talk about soil. So good. You have done all the experiments enough
Exactly.
to all the best for launching it, and keep spreading the happiness and awareness.
Thank you.
All the best actually.
Thank you.